Yeah, we beat Fight Club. Did I see Reflections with Steel? No. I mean, why would I watch Reflections with Steel when I watched all of it already, or like I lived it, you know? Like, I don't know. Let's see. Dazed and Source, Torqued, Skill and Source Contractor with CSGO. Let's see. High by Power.
When we got to the point where you got picked up by iBuyPower, the context for people is like the iBuyPower team. I won't go to the whole history. Then Katowice came around, and same story out in the group stage. This time they had at least some good teams in their group. I'll admit that.
Would it be at least VP and Fnatic?
Well, it wasn't bad.
No,
not VP. It wasn't Virtus Pro.
We had Virtus Pro.
No, that's later when you were in the team.
Oh, sorry, okay.
They can't have done, yeah.
Katowice is Fnatic and Dignitas.
Yeah.
They did have some good teams, though.
I like that. Yeah.
So
that's where they got the term.
Dignitas was a shellus.
They blew another LAN, though, another big major. So at this point in time, it's understandable why they would make changes. And the two changes they made was they managed to sub those teams, but there are two other players where
they liked the switch or wanted to switch just because like they could get money from it. And I don't think the motivation was
them getting swag. That's a move that makes a lot of sense.
Right.
What was the logic behind how they brought you in? Because as you said in the past, you'd obviously had, like you had played briefly with Dave, you'd had some conflicts with him as well. And also, coming into the team, he is the in-game leader. Now, admittedly, that's something, there's definitely some leeway for you to talk about, because I know at the time, this is something that was at least a rumor in the scene. So, good old NA scene, by the way, every rumor gets out there. So I remember when they famously won that first ESEA LAN over Very Games, it was Titan at the time.
Titan,
just changed to the first one before you guys got there. This was the one where, even though Daze was the in-game leader, people claimed, like, I don't know if they were just hating on him. They were like, "Oh, Dren secretly called some of that final," you know, some shit like that, you know. And so it was always a question of how much was Daze the in-game leader. So when you were joining the team,
why is that like a bad thing? Adren's really helpful. Adren like knows CS really well. I thought me and Adren worked really well together as far as like him being the secondary caller, and I thought we were pretty much on the same page. Like, Adren's really easy to play with. He understands CS. He just made a lot of mistakes, to be honest. If he was like as skilled as he was in Source, he'd be like one of the best players in the game. Adren definitely helped during that ESA finals that we won versus Titan. He called a lot. I mean, he didn't call everything. It might have been like 70-30 or something like that, but he called a lot. Like, Eric has a really good mind for CS. I don't think there's no shame in that. Like, that's a good thing to have on a team.
Was it actually like explicitly said, like, you know, you'll be like a secondary caller or you'll take turns on certain parts of the map? There's a lot of confusion to this day with the stories people tell of who did what as the in-game leading. So what was it like when you were joining the team? What was the premise? When
they got me, they wanted me initially to be the in-game leader. So I was calling for like the first month. We had like decent, like we were winning a lot of things. I think we had like a show match against Navi online. We beat them there. And I felt like everything was going all right, but then they said, until you get more used to us and our rules and everything, like I'll take over calling. So Daze was calling for a bit, and then by the time we were going to like Siva land type of thing, I was kind of putting a lot more input into the team, and like I was this secondary caller almost. And anytime like Daze was having issues, or anytime like he didn't have an idea, I'd just be there ready with an idea, and I'd take control, especially a lot of the time during mid rounds. And then I guess heading into where we went to ESL1 Cologne and Gfinity, it was after Gfinity, before ESL1 Cologne, we were having like a team discussion, and then we wanted to switch back to me being the in-game leader. And then when we got to the major, when we were discussing like what maps to veto, Daze wanted to like do a coin flip on Cobblestone against Fnatic. So we played them on Cobblestone, but we didn't have any practice on it. I wasn't comfortable with the map, and I didn't want to do that.
No, we had a little bit of practice.
That was his decision to play them on that map, because he said it would be too hard to beat them on other maps, especially like a Mirage. Like, we'd lose to them 100% on Mirage, but on Cobble, we have like a 50% chance. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. But
yeah, it does.
But that's how we did the veto, so we got them on Cobble. And
So back then, Fnatic was by far the best team in the world on Mirage. So, of course, if we played him on Mirage, we were going to lose. We didn't even practice Mirage because that was our fucking veto map. So, instead of playing Mirage, we were going to play Cobble versus Fnatic. Well, it could have been any map, right? Because there was 3 maps, and then it randomly picked from all 3 of them. So why not leave Cobble in there and then ban Mirage? Because we were never going to beat them on Mirage. We vetoed Mirage, and they were by far the best team in the world on Mirage. So how the fuck were we gonna beat them on Mirage? Cobble was never played by anybody. That was the first time it was in the major. That was the first time anybody was playing it. So it was pretty much a coin flip. And I would rather take a coin flip on Cobble against Fnatic back then, who was by far like just the better team than us, than play Mirage, which we banned, and they were by far the best team in the world on. Why would we ever not ban Mirage in that situation? I don't understand. Cobble's a complete unknown. I'd rather play a complete unknown than play Mirage, where like I don't know how we're ever gonna beat them. Like we could win both pistols. We fucking veto the map. We played them on that map at because it was a best of 5 final, so we had to veto something else. I think it was Overpass or some shit. And so we couldn't veto Mirage, and they just like destroyed us. Yeah, I'd rather play an unknown than a guaranteed loss. How does that not make sense?
We lost to them on this, and then we played...
And we should have beat Fnatic on Cobble. Swag had a couple nutty rounds. Honestly, if I would have won CT Pistol, I just whiffed behind some guy's fucking head. If I would have hit those shots on CT Pistol and we won CT Pistol, I think we would have won the map. Because we barely lost that map. In fact, I will check the stats. We we should have won. You know? If we would have won CT Pistol, we probably would have won. Because we had a good T side. And Cobble back then was just so CT sided. There was like the middle where you could go up the ladder in the tower and shit like that. It was retarded. Let's see. No. Oh, never mind. We lost 16-7. But yeah, I think we could have won if we won CT Pistol. Because we got 6 T rounds. But then we lost CT Pistol and we went down 7-1. Like if we won CT Pistol here and it was 9-9, I think we probably would have won. But yeah. I think we lost CT Pistol, won the 4th round, then got money fucked and it was over. You know? But look, I did terrible. Oh my god, Scott did terrible too. See how good Swag did? So, I don't know. This was back when Fnatic was like the god team. No, I do think we would have won. It would have been 9-9 and we would be CT side Cobble with a good economy. We should have won. If I would have killed him on CT Pistol. But I didn't. Of course we could have won. You guys don't realize how CT sided this map was. We got to play 1 gun round. No, 2 gun rounds. This map was extremely CT-sided. 9-6 is an incredibly good T-side on this map. Back then. Obviously, original Cobble is not good. Back then, this was like... Every Cobble game back then was like 12-3 for CT-side. Yeah, a lot of teams would have won versus Fnatic. I know. I'm just saying, I've whiffed on Pistol. We would have won. But we definitely wouldn't have beat him on Mirage. Like, we just got raped. Wait, what's the score of that other game? Do you guys know? I don't want to watch any more of that. Show the demo? No. I don't care. Yeah, back then on CT side Cobble, there was no stairs. You could jump. You could go into the tower on CT side. Drop had 0. There was only 1 place on drop. It was retarded.
Flank. Average low.
Oh my god. Yeah, it sucks.
Oh my lordy. Oh my lordy.
Walking up the red.
Round of applause in the fucking chat. Round of fucking applause in the chat.
Robin. Sjuk är du.
Jävla idioter möter.
Stay alive, per.
Heaven.
Hold on, let me get a pick A. Leave your arch? I'll leave your arch. 2 in. Coming to you. Terrible, man. Unbelievable. It's alright, man.
Oh, truck. Last guy hopping truck.
Yeah, I'm peeking him. Don't worry.
Give me a butter. Give me a
I want 10 HP.
Who's 10 at point?
Nexa. Connected! This is why fucking someone should pick him up, man! He's not only a fucking streamer.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go stretch the Legacies. One sunroom. The Deagle. I need more water. I'm pretty fancy. And get more heights.
That's just what you do, chat. You sit in pugs and you fucking just do that shit. Get yourself some kills.
He's coming quick. They have mid. They're inside mid right now. Oh, didn't even flash. 3 up mid. Oh my god, dude. That was such sick control, dude. I know, but like to actually come back from that was sick as fuck.